This is teacher Anne, and today we'll be looking at factorization of quadratic expressions when the coefficient is more than 1. We already looked at factorizing quadratic expressions when the coefficient is 1 in the previous video. Please go and check it out, and remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So let us proceed. Factorize each of the following expressions. The first one is 14x squared minus 16x plus 2. So remember, in quadratic expressions, we have ax squared plus bx plus c. In the first part of factorizing quadratic expressions, we were looking for two numbers, such that when you add them, you get b, and when you multiply them, you get c. But in this part, we want to look for two numbers such that if you multiply them, you're going to get ac, this a and this c, and if you add them, you're going to get b. So let us look at how we can factorize the first expression. 14x squared minus 16x plus 2. So the numbers we are supposed to be looking for when multiplied should be giving us 14 times 2, which is 28, and 6. Now let us try to look for the factors that will give us this. So 28, the factors of 28 are 2 times 2 times 7. Now, if you look at these factors, you will realize that yes, we can get a product of 28, but getting a sum of, this is 16, sorry, getting a sum of negative 16 specifically is going to be difficult. So in such cases, you are going to be simplifying the expression that you have been given. So let us simplify the expression 14x squared minus 16x plus 2. If you look at this, you realize that you can divide all these factors by 2. So divide that by 2, this by 2, and this by 2. So that will give you 7x squared minus 8x plus 1. So now we are going to look for a number such that when you multiply them, you're going to get 7, and when you add them, you're going to get negative 8. So an easy way of doing this, as we said before, is to look for the factors of 7. And this is 7 times 1. Now once you get the factors, now you just play around with the negatives and the positives. And you will see that if you take negative 7 times negative 1, you will get 7. And if you take negative 7 plus negative 1, we'll get negative 8. Now that we have our numbers, let us expand the original expression that we were given. You will have 7x squared minus 7x minus 1x, or just x, plus 1. Then you proceed to factorize. This will be giving you 7x into x minus 1. This will give you 1 into x minus 1. So your answer is going to be 7x minus 1 and x minus 1. So this is the answer for the first quadratic expression. Let us look at the answer for the quadratic expression in question number 2. 8 minus 2x minus 3x squared. So the first thing you're going to do is to rearrange the expression such that x squared is coming first, then x second, and finally the number 8. So this will be negative 3x squared minus 2x plus 8. Now, because the expression is already in its simplest form, we are just going to be looking for the factors such that when you multiply them, you're going to get negative 3 times 8, which is 24, and a sum of 2. So let us look at the factors of negative 24. Negative 24 and a negative 2. But first, let us look at the numbers or the factors that will give us 24. This will be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And if you reduce that, you'll have 4 times 6. Now, if you take 4 times 6, you're going to be getting 24. But we want to get negative 24. This means that we'll either take negative 4 times 6 or negative 6 times 4. Now, remember that should also be giving us a sum of 2. So if we want to get a sum of 2, we'll be taking negative 6 plus 4. This will give us negative 2. And if you multiply negative 6 times 4, you will get negative 24. Negative 6 times 4 is negative 24. Now that you have the factors, we are going to expand that to have negative 3x squared minus 6x plus 4x plus 8. Then you factorize them to get negative 3x into x plus 2. Then we'll have here plus 4 into x plus 2. Therefore, our answer is going to be negative 3x plus 4 and x plus 2. So this is our answer for the second expression. Let us go to the final expression, 4x squared plus 7x plus 3. Because this is already in its simplest form, there is no need of dividing the coefficients of x squared, and 3. So we are just going to proceed to look for numbers such that when you multiply them, you will get 4 times 3, which is 12. And if you add them, you're going to get 7. This 4 and this 3. Remember the sum of the product is coming from the coefficient of x squared and this last number here, 3. So you look at the factors that will give you 12. That is going to be 2 times 2 times 3. And if you reduce this, you will have 4 times 3. So this is pretty direct. If you take 4 plus 3, you will get 7. If you take 4 times 3, you will get 12. Let us proceed to the next step. Expand that. You will have 4x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 3. Then you factorize. This will be 4x into x plus 1 plus 3 into x plus 1. So your answer here will be 4x plus 3 and x plus 1. So this is our answer for the last expression. If you have any example you would like us to do together, you can share it in the comment section.